Hey guys, I'm Jody Thompson with Board Game Perspective, and really excited about today's video because we are taking a look at the top 10 anticipated games for 2023. I always have so much fun looking up games coming out. I'm always doing that because I just really enjoy it. Now, I've got, let's see, about 5 on the top 10 list were originally through crowdfunding, and I did back them. And there's one that I might end up late pledging soon, possibly. And then there's one that's coming up on crowdfunding shortly, I believe, that is probably going to be a must back for me. But I haven't played any of these with the exception of number 10, which you'll see in a little bit. There's a little caveat there. But I'm really excited to go through all these games with you guys. So let's take a look at my number 10. So my number 10 is a slight cheat because it's technically not a new game, but there's a new special edition of it coming out, and I believe there was also a new expansion with it. And we're talking about Castles of Burgundy, the special edition. Now, I am super stoked because I really like this game. Now, some of the reason why I don't get it out as often is probably because of how it looks. It looks kind of blah to me. I like to play games I like and games that also look pretty. So when I saw this announced, I was like, oh my gosh, Justin, we have to get this. I think Justin was actually kind of interested in this as well. So, I mean, if you look at this, the production looks incredible. I am so stoked. I mean, guys, look at this. You've got just so many more vibrant colors. You have miniatures, castles. I mean, just the production quality is just so much better. I can foresee us getting this game out frequently, and I am super excited to play this game. I've always liked this game because you got some dice rolling, which I always enjoy, but you can obviously modify it, the results a lot with your workers and such, and you're placing out tiles and settlement tiles into your board, and I just really enjoyed the puzzle of it, and I am so excited about this special edition. Oh guys, just look at this. This is incredible. Oh my gosh. Let me know if you guys had backed this one because I am stoked. I don't know if you guys are stoked about this. I think there's like I forgot what it's called. It's like a vineyard expansion also with this edition, and I'm excited to give that one a whirl as well. So that is my number 10, guys. A slight cheat, but this had to go on the list. My number 9 is Maple Valley. This is that follow-up game to Creature Comforts, which, oh guys, I haven't gotten to try it yet, but I've been kind of holding out because I could have gotten the retail version after the fact, because I didn't back the original Creature Comforts Kickstarter, but I really wanted those upgraded bits and the game trays, so I was like, you know what? I know Maple Valley's coming out. I know they're going to have, Creature Comforts as an option on there as well as an add-on. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to hold out and get both of them, the deluxe version, on the Kickstarter. So I did back Maple Valley and also Creature Comforts. So I'm really excited because one, guys, you know I love Everdell, and then we got these cute little critters that remind me of some of those Everdell critters. Now, it's not an Everdell game. It's different. It's going to be a little bit lighter, but the critters I can't stand. They're so cute. And these are going to be perfect games for us to play with our girl down the road. And so this was just kind of like, yes, I have to do this. So anyway, this is a different game than Creature Comforts. This one, let's see, we got some hand management, set collection, and it is, let's see here, collect goods, help your friends, and follow the right path. So I think you're traveling along different paths on the board. Let me see if I can get some couple pictures. Oh gosh, guys, I love the production of this, and it's just vibrant colors, cute critters, awesome resources. I'm really excited to try this. Now, yes, this is going to be a lighter game, but that's okay. I don't mind having some of those in our collection, especially with a kid on the way. But so look, you're traveling around. I guess I'm collecting different things, and do you see that river otter? Oh my gosh, I'm especially obsessed with otters. I've always wanted a pet otter, but here's the board right here. Let's see if I can pull this picture up. Yeah, look how vibrant that is. So yeah, you're like traveling along these paths, collecting stuff. And oh my goodness, this just is so cute. So I'm really excited about this. Did you guys back this one as well? This is supposed to come out in 2023. So I think toward the end of 2023. So I'm hoping it's this year, not pushed off until 2024, because I want to get Creature Comforts and Maple Valley and try them both. So guys, that is my number 9. And my number 8 is, I believe, a reimplementation of an older game called Ascending Empires, which I never heard, didn't know anything about it until WizKids announced that they are doing Ascending Empires Zenith Edition, which I guess is a improved, upgraded version. So I'm excited to try this game because the description is, flick your way through space in an epic 4X sci-fi experience. I am extremely intrigued. Now I'm not huge in dexterity games. I think Justin likes them a little bit more than me, but I'm curious how this integrates with a 4X sci-fi game. So that I'm okay to try. Now, let's see here. You are exploring new planets by flicking your ships into space, expanding your colonies by delving deeper into the expanse, and exploiting planets for resources. So you're going to be growing your civilization, competing for territories, got some combat. So, I mean, yeah, so the mechanisms, flicking, set collection, tech trees, tech tracks. You got sci-fi, space exploration, fighting, civilization, city building, and dexterity. So there's a lot, I feel like there's a lot packed into this game. I have zero knowledge of the original Ascending Empires. Let me guys know if you guys have ever played that. But when I saw this announced, I was like, ooh, I want to try it. And the production looks like it's going to be a really nice production. Let me pull up some of the pictures here. So you got, like these player boards, they look pretty nice, and the actual discs and plastic miniatures. You know, this is one that I think that I would probably enjoy trying, at least. Here's some of the discs. Let me pull this up here. Yeah, so you got these discs here. You know, this is one I would like to try. Like I said, this is about all I know about the game. Let me know if you guys have ever played the original game or know anything about this one. I'm curious, and that's why it's my number 8. And my number 7 is The Flood. This was on, was this a Kickstarter or GameFound? I can't remember which one, but did end up backing this because I was just super intrigued by the theme of the game, but also how it played and the production. So this is a resource collection and management weather-dependent game based on Noah's flood. So that immediately caught my eye, and the art, the production on the crowdfunding page looked great, and I was really excited about that. So on BGG it says The Flood is a Euro-style game, dice, resource, and event mechanics, as well as 140 plus miniatures. So I am intrigued. So you got some dice rolling, push your luck, race, economic miniatures. All of that just kind of seems up my alley. So let's take a look at a few of the pictures here. So the pictures on the crowdfunding page were obviously better, but you got a few prototype things here. So for instance, let's see here. I think you got some arcs, and these are like some mini prototypes. So I think there are versions where you could get the minis and then just like the meeples. I got the minis. So you're going around collecting resources. I think you are also trying to build these little routes here, building the arc. I mean, I'm really interested in this theme, and like I said, the production looks really cool, and I am super excited to try this. Let me know if you guys have heard of this one and what you guys think about it. That is my number 7. Number 6 is a Garfield Games game, and it is the next in the South Tigris line, and that is going to be Scholars of the South Tigris. Now, I actually have Wayfarers of South Tigris over there. Haven't gotten a chance to play it yet, but guys, I think I'm going to like it. I have a good track record with Garfield games. I like Paladins, I like Viscounts, Justin and I like Hadrian's Wall. I really like a lot of the games. So definitely anticipating the next one, which is Scholars of the South Tigris. I just realized that the complexity rating is a 4.4 out of 5. I don't know if I don't know if there's other Garfield games that are that have that complexity rating. I feel like they're usually around 4 or less. So I'm curious about how difficult this one might be compared to the other ones. So this one, kind of like some other games, especially I think this series might have a little more dice in it. So this one, you have worker placement with dice workers, tech trees, a rondel, hand management, dice rolling, bag pool building, area majority. Man, guys, I like a lot of those mechanisms, and I'm super excited about this one. And let's see, let's take a look at the picture. I also always like the production of their games as well. I mean, it just always looks good, like the art, the production value, the colors. I'm just really excited about this. So, I mean, you got different tracks, I guess, maybe in the center of the board. I honestly really don't know too much about this. All I know is if there is a next Garfield game, I'm probably going to want to try it because like I said, have a good track record with their games. And so I still have to try Wayfarers, but hopefully that will be soon. So that was my number 6, Scholars of the South Tigris. Alrighty, halfway through, and the next one I'm really excited about because I love Christmas. I also love Elf Creek games, their production, and we got a combination of those two right here with Santa's Workshop. This is going to be a new edition, revamped edition. You're building toys, taking care of the reindeer, and decorating the tree at Santa's Workshop. Welcome to the North Pole. Yes, this is definitely one for me to try. Like I said, that combination, I am immediately sold. Now, this is going to be a lighter, smaller package, I believe. The complexity rating is 1.3 out of 5, so it's going to be a lighter game, possibly for some kids as well. Down here it says, this new edition comes with 2 game modes, the standard game for families, okay, and an advanced game for ages 10 and up. So it looks like there's a couple of different ways you can play it. But I'm really excited about this, guys. I am just digging the production quality, value of Elf Creek games, and it's almost to the point where if they come out with a game, there's a few publishers where if they come out with a game, I just want to try it, and this is one of those publishers. I mean, guys, look at this. This is calling me in. The designer is Keith Ferguson. I believe that's also the designer of the original Santa's Workshop, but this new blinged out version with art from Andrew Bosley, which is my favorite artist in the board gaming world. So this is a must try for me. Guys, look at all the reindeer and the Christmas tree. Oh, I'm already excited for next Christmas, even though Christmas is technically over. It just happened, but I'm excited for this game. And that is why it's my number 5. When I saw my number 4 on Kickstarter, I was immediately drawn in just simply by the cover. And this game is Earth. Now, when I saw this, I was just like, ooh, I have to look more into this game. I love nature-themed games. I love gorgeous landscapes and just different terrain. And this one is gorgeous, guys. And so I definitely looked into this, and I definitely ended up backing it. And you could have added on also these different player mats, which have different like landscape scenes. And oh my gosh, guys, it's so gorgeous. But I'm also really excited about the gameplay because it is, I think it's like an engine building game. So let's see. Yeah, it says, Earth is an open world engine builder for 1 to 5 players with simple rules but tons of strategic possibilities. So we got in-game bonuses, hand management, variable setup, and of course animals, card game, environmental. This one just definitely screamed must try for me. So you're strategically growing your ecosystem card engine with unique flora, fauna, and terrains. Let's pull up some pictures because, oh man, guys, it was just so gorgeous. Let's see. A lot of these are prototypes. Let's just pull up some pictures here and see what we got. Keeping in mind that some of these pictures might be prototype pictures. But these cards look cool, and I love the stuff you're putting on these cards. I don't remember all the details. Oh, look, Supernova. Guys, this is really exciting. I cannot wait to try this. I'm not sure when it's, let me fix this here. I'm not sure when it's supposed to be fulfilled. I can't remember. Let me pull up this picture here. Let's see here. So you got different resources, different boards. Is there another picture that's a little bit, what's this one here? Yeah, I mean, guys, both Justin and I really love engine building games. And put that on top with this cool nature theme, really gorgeous game. This was kind of a must try for us. So really excited to receive and try Earth, hopefully in 2023. And that is my number 4. Now my number 3, I'm super excited about. Now, BGG lists it as a 2023 game. However, it hasn't even hit crowdfunding yet. So I'm not entirely sure if it's going to actually make it this year. It might be next year, but I'm hopeful. I mean, one can hope, right? And I think this is probably going to be a must back for me when it comes out. I think it's coming out soon-ish because of a few things. You got cute critters. The artist is Andrew Bosley, which I'm always sold right there. And the publisher's Pika Games, which I believe is in some relation to Fantasia Games, which they did Endless Winter. I am just digging this wintry vibe here, this wintry scene, and this one just looks really cute. Let's read a little bit about this one because I am just so excited about this one. So basically, you are on a heroic journey across the Iceberg Sea, choosing your path and leaving your mark on the realm. So you can explore ever-changing iceberg islands, sail the windy waves. You're going to fight fearsome monsters or kick back and enjoy some kelp noodle soup. Guys, this is so cute. I'm so excited about this one. So let's see here. We're going to start each turn by placing a map tile to expand the realm. Then you're going to take 2 actions with your hero or with the boats that are shared by all players. So you're going to just be moving around, interacting with your locations. So you got tile placement, variable player powers, area movements, cute animals, exploration, fantasy, adventure. Did I mention Andrew Bosley artwork? And guys, okay, let's look at some pictures here. Let me see if I can find some images because, oh my gosh, these are so cute. All right, first let's kind of zoom in a little bit on this front cover. This is what I initially saw, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, and the designer's Henry Audubon. Isn't he the one that did Parks? I can't remember, but I know I've heard that name before. But look at these critters, guys, and I'm loving this winter scene. Let's see, is there another, let's see if we can find a different picture here. Here's some more critters. I mean, this is just classic Andrew Bosley, right? I mean, look at these images. Oh man, I'm just so excited. I cannot wait to learn more about this game and just see, yeah, basically the crowdfunding. I think I saw somewhere that it might hit Kickstarter in March, but I'm not entirely sure. All I know is I think this is a must back for me. This is Flow coming out from Pika Games, artist by Andrew Bosley. I am sold, and that is my number 3. Okay, so my top 2, really torn about on how to rank them because they're both like, you know, right here. And so I just went ahead and just put one in front of the other, but they're, in my heart, I feel like they're both in that number 1 spot. But alas, let's talk about my number 2 technically, and that is going to be Voidfall. So this just feels like a powerhouse game. You got designers Nigel Buckle, David Turcey, artist Ian O'Toole, publisher Mind Clash Games. Wow, I mean, that is just crazy, and it's a Space 4X game for Euro enthusiasts. Wow, guys, I am super excited to give this one a try. Yes, I did back this one. I mean, all those factors and a Space 4X game for more Euro type of players, this just screams me. I cannot wait. Now, I am a little intimidated. It's 4.4 out of 5, so that might be why it went to the number 2 slot instead of the number 1, just maybe because it's going to be hard for me to get other people to play with me. But wow, this is just screaming me. I mean, you got, let's see here. You're gonna be doing some resource management, tight decisions, minimum luck gameplay of an economic Euro in the 4X genre with a space theme. Oh, guys, that looks so cool. Or not looks, well, it looks cool, but that sounds awesome. But speaking of looks, let's look at some of the images, okay? Let's see, let me find some, there might be some prototype looking stuff here. So, everything on the Kickstarter looked awesome. Like all the components, like look at these components, guys. These little weird, like, tentacle looking things that you put your dice in. That's just one of the examples, like the tiles, the board. Oh, look at that. The vibrant colors. Man, guys, I am stoked. I think I've recently played, isn't Anachrony a Mind Clash game? I'm pretty sure. I think that's the only Mind Clash game that I've played. And Anachrony's hefty, but I really liked that one. So I'm really, really stoked and really hopeful that I'm going to like this. I mean, look at that. Oh, I love me some table hog games, all right, guys? Okay, I know a lot of people like small games, but I like small games, but I like big productions, blinged out. Like, I like table hog games, and this looks like it's going to be one of those. Are there any other cool looking pictures? Ah, guys, I mean, these components look so great. Did you guys back this one? Let me know what y'all think about this one, because I am definitely super excited. And that is, oh, I could keep looking at these pictures, but I probably should stop. Yeah, and you got like these little minis here. Oh my gosh, I could just keep looking at these pictures all day because I am really excited. That is my number 2, Voidfall. And here we are, my number 1 anticipated game of 2023. Like I said, this one and Voidfall, oh, the only reason why I decided to put this one at number 1 was because it was a little bit lesser on the complexity rating. And this one, I don't know, when I was looking into it, it's kind of giving me a little bit of Unsettled vibes, a little bit. Now, obviously, it's not the same world, and it's going to be different, but there were some elements that was like, ooh, that kind of reminds me of Unsettled. And if you guys know, Unsettled has been my number 1 game, and I love that game. And this game is, my number 1 game is Tamashii Chronicle of Ascend. I should say number 1 for 2023. Sorry, guys. Tamashii Chronicle of Ascend. Now, this was on GameFound, I believe. I didn't back it. However, this is the one that has the late pledge currently open, and gotta tweak a few things in the budget because I think I need to back this one. This just screams interesting. One of the main reasons why I didn't back it originally, one, there's always budgetary reasons, but two, this one had like scenarios, and so I typically don't like lots of legacy campaign games, although sometimes I just need people that want to play those with me. This one had scenario, it was kind of scenario based, so I was like, I shied away from it. But I was torn because this looks awesome. I love the colors, I love the world, Awaken Realms, so the production is going to be amazing, right? But this is Awaken Realms Lite, so it's supposed to be a little more entry-level line of games. Complexity rating of 3 out of 5. So let's read a little bit about this because I'm super excited about this world. This is set in Japan, I believe. So you are struggling to survive and pursue your agendas in 2 worlds at the same time. The physical one, filled with deadly machines and merciless human survivors, and the virtual one, prowled by tracking software and vicious viruses. So this is, you're fighting against Ascend, a cold AI that rules over the world. It is a cyberpunk adventure board game with a post-apocalyptic vibe. Oh my gosh, I believe set in Japan. So that is just, it sounds so cool. And these are some things that made me feel some Unsettled vibes. Players will try to achieve their goals on a modular city map. You'll finding new locations, fighting against strong enemies, searching for information and files needed to win the game. Like Unsettled, you're going in, it's kind of modular. You have different nodes to explore. You got different tasks, and this game, and the different scenarios, you have different tasks. And just like Unsettled, I believe you are flipping over the cards as you achieve tasks throughout scenarios. So it's not, I don't think it's just one task for the scenario. I think it's like Unsettled, where you're working through multiple tasks to achieve that scenario. So, oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, so you got some cooperative game here. I think some of the scenarios might be competitive. I think it's different. Dice rolling, deck bag, pool building, action points, grid movement, miniatures, sci-fi, exploration, adventure. Ah, this is so cool. So this can be played in different scenarios. Some, like I said, you might have to cooperate. I think some you might be having to be more competitive. And from what I understand, I think you can play this kind of as like a campaign too, or standalone scenarios. So, you know what, guys, I think I just need to back this one or late pledge it, because this just screams me. And let's look at the production and the pictures, because that, oh, it's so, all these vibrant colors in this cyberpunk world. I mean, look at these. These look awesome. And the player boards look cool themselves. I'm just finding I really am liking exploration games. Like, we just started Dice Throne Adventures, and you're going through and flipping over tiles and exploring. I just really enjoy that exploration element, and you have that in this game as well. Why did I not click it? There we go. So, you know, these are the player boards. So this is like the hacker, I guess. And you got a couple tracks and some upgraded augmentation cards. I don't remember exactly what that's about, but let's see if I can click over to this next photo here. And you're moving around these, I forgot what they're called, these little discs here. You're moving them around to try to get in certain patterns to trigger certain cards. Man, guys, I'm just really digging the look of this game. Let's see, is there anything, I think this might be yeah, so here's like, you know, each player has their board and cards, and you have the modular city set up in the middle. Guys, this one just really kind of screams me. I'm really excited to try this. I have some friends that did back it. I think, though, we'll see what works out in the budget, but this is my #1 anticipated game of 2023. That is Tamashii Chronicle of Ascend. And there you have it. That is my top 10 anticipated games of 2023. Let me know in the comments below, what are some of the games you're anticipating? I love hearing about new games, what people are excited about that's coming out. I always love looking into new stuff. It's fun. So let me know what are some of your picks for 2023. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.